Good evening, people. This is LadyResolve, and I'm here to do a reading on behalf of my Facebook group, Pondering the Mysteries of Our Universe via Tarot and Other Oracles. Um, Today we have mystery number 16, I believe. Mystery number 16 has to do with a famous singer who recently passed, and her name is Amy Winehouse. And I kind of was curious a little bit. I was thinking about her situation the other day, and it dawned on me that I would be curious. I would like to know about her pain, and what was it that drove Amy Winehouse to repeatedly um, use drugs, and what drove her to that, and maybe that's something her fans would be interested in knowing, and it might be a good reading to do. So we'll get into it. All right. So the question. Oh, and I will be using the Morgan Greer tarot. Okay. Got a red can filter on. Make it nice and funky. So let's get started. Mystery number 16. What drove Amy Winehouse to the heavy use of drugs? What drove Amy Winehouse to use drugs heavily? What was it that drove Amy Winehouse to use drugs heavily, repeatedly? What drove Amy Winehouse to use drugs heavily, repeatedly? Okay, let's get started. We're gonna do 4 cards and keep it simple and short. I just don't want to go too deep, maybe to respect her a little bit, but let's just see. We have here Ace of Swords reversed, Queen of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, and Nine of Swords. Okay. Her hands were tied. I mean, definitely. She definitely was tied to the drugs. She was definitely addicted. You see the bondage. She was deep in bondage with the drugs. So a deep addiction. Okay, that's indicated. So that's hard enough to get out of by itself. The next card that calls out to me is the Ace of Swords. Okay, reversed. Now with the Ace of Swords reversed, we have honestly, I see here abuse. I see here someone with authority using that authority in a negative manner and forcing their way. I think that it is likely that she suffered some childhood abuse at the hands of someone who's responsible for her, or maybe an adult in her life at some point. We have your Queen of Cups reversed. We have someone who, a sensitive spirit, very sensitive woman on the inside, very sensitive. And she's the kind of woman that would easily go to drugs to escape the intensity of her feelings because she feels deeply and it's too much. And moving right along, we have your Ten of Pentacles reversed. With Ten of Pentacles reversed, I see You know, I actually need a little bit of confirmation on this card. I'm hesitant to jump in with my interpretation at this time because I just want to be absolutely certain that I'm on the right track. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Yeah. She just did not value herself. She didn't have a sense of self-worth. She just didn't, upright, this is a card of success, and see the house there surrounded with coins, and people inside are safe and secure. They got those wands guarding the door there. They have stability. People are wealthy, and they know their value. They know their worth. And this is someone who has all that, but just doesn't see it. She just had no value of the magnitude of success she had achieved, and she just was unable to. She lacked the ability to appreciate where she was in life, and she was bound to the addiction. And I think that she was probably abused as a child, and that's a deep-seated hurt. And I mean, it is a well-known fact that people who suffer abuse as a child have a hard time older in life. It's a deep issue because it's perpetrated at a time when they're so absorbent. Children are so absorbent, and they take it as it's them, it's their fault, it's them. So she had a lot she was living under, and I did a real brief spread to respect her space a little bit. But since she's a public figure, I figure we can talk about her. But it's interesting. But she was in a lot of pain, and she was deep into the addiction, and as a vice, and she was trying to get away from horrible nightmares, and she ultimately just did not value where she was at, which was an amazing place, amazing. But anyways, thank you for listening.